Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to continue with our Strat-O-Matic Card and Dice Basic 1964 World Series, Yankees versus the Cardinals, Game 5. The series is tied 2 apiece. Let's get to the starting lineups and roll some baseball. Hope all is well once again. For the Yankees, on the mound will be Stottlemyre, 9-3 with an ERA of 2.06. He'll be facing off against Bob Gibson, 19. Well, that's not right. 19-12. You gotta love dyslexia. We'll fix that in a moment. We'll have to fix that after. 19-12, not 19-21, with a 3.01 earned run average. And again, this is Game 5 of the Retro Replay. And we will have to fix that after. Alrighty, let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. For the visiting Cardinals, again, the series is tied at 2. Leading off, playing center field, is Curt Flood. Batting second, the left fielder Lou Brock. Batting third, they bounced him back up in the batting order, Bill White at first base. Batting fourth, Clete Boyer, MVP of the National League in 1964. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, Dick Groat. Batting sixth, Tim McCarver, doing the catching. He has been hot as a pistol at the plate. Batting seventh in right field, Mike Shannon. Batting eighth at second base for the injured Julian Javier is Dal Maxfield. Batting ninth, Bob Gibson. For the Yankees, the leadoff hitter is Phil Lintz. He's at short. Bobby Richardson's at second. He's batting second. In center field, Roger Maris batting third. Mickey Mantle's the cleanup hitter. He's in right. Doing the catching, batting fifth, is Elston Howard. Joe Pepitone, who finally got off the schneid in Game 4. They moved him up again. Batting sixth at first base. Tom Tresh batting seventh in left field. And brother of Ken Boyer, Clete Boyer, batting eighth, playing third for the New York Yankees. Batting ninth, Mel Stottlemyre. He'll be doing the pitching. And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. All right, here we go. So Mel Stottlemyre will face off against Curt Flood. 311 batting average with 5 homers, 3 triples, and 25 doubles. Stottlemyre ready to work. He deals to Curt Flood. And that is 6-7 off the Stottlemyre card. 6-7, that's a walk. Not a way to start off the World Series for Mel Stottlemyre. Curt Flood walks. D Steeler, 1 through 16 base runner. They will hold him on, though. And that'll bring up Lou Brock, the left fielder. Flood being held on by Pepitone. Here's the pitch to Brock from Stottlemyre. 6-7. 6-7 off the Stottlemyre card. 6-7 again. Back-to-back walks. So the Cardinals have 2 runners on without a base hit. The original Grognard is at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful military strategy channel. You'll see plenty of Lock and Load. Also check out Lock and Load. Wonderful military strategy games. Hope all is well. OG. Bill White steps up plate. No outs, 2 on. Howard goes out to the mound to have a quick word with Stottlemyre. Now back behind the plate. Bill White, 303, 21 homers, 4 triples, 37 doubles. Looking to give the St. Louis Cardinals the lead here. The windup and the pitch from Stottlemyre. White is dealt a 6-8 line shot to the leaping Clete Boyer. That was slated to go down the left field line, but Clete Boyer, brother of Ken, just robbed a double from Bill White and at least 1 RBI. So that is a line out to the third baseman. That's a web gem. So 1 out, 2 on. Cleet's brother Ken steps to the plate, MVP of the National League in 1964. He's been pretty cold at the bat in this retro replay of the World Series. Game 5. Here's the pitch to Ken Boyer. 6-7. We all know what that is. My God, we've rolled it 3 times. That's another walk. So 3 walks and 1 line shot. I have to say, Mel Stottlemyre is not pitching bueno. Bases are juiced for the shortstop, Dick Groat. Howard yelling out to his pitcher, imploring him, hit the target. He pounds the mitt, sets the target. Dick Groat, 292, 1 homer, 6 triples, and 35 doubles. Yankees looking to turn 2 and get out of this inning. Here's the pitch from Stottlemyre to Groat. 4-6 off the Groat card. Off the Stottlemyre card. 4-6, fly ball deep to center field. Maris going back. He will make the catch for out number 2. But scoring from third is Flood, 1-0 Cardinals. As that was a fly ball B. So Groat picks up a ribby. There are 2 outs now. Brock at second. Boyer is at first. And that will bring up Tim McCarver, the hot-hitting catcher for the Cardinals. McCarver, 288, 9 home runs, 3 triples, 19 doubles. Bobby Cantillano's at the ballpark. Hope all is well. Check out her Facebook page and YouTube channel. Here's the pitch to McCarver. Stottlemyre deals McCarver a 6-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 6-3 off the Stottlemyre card. 6-3, fly ball, right field, Mickey Mantle. He is a 3 defender, and we rolled a 17 basic fielding chart. A 3 and a 17, a fine running catch by the Mick. And the side is retired. Stottlemyre and the Yankees get off cheap. They only give up 1. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Cardinals. When next the Cardinals come up, it'll be Mike Shannon to lead things off. Due up for the Yankees, Lentz, Richardson, and Maris. If anyone gets on, Mickey Mantle. So there's Bob Gibson up on the bump for the Cardinals here at Yankee Stadium with a 1-0 lead. Phil Lentz playing for the injured Tony Kubek. Kubek is available to play, last man off the bench. 250, 5 homers, 3 triples, and 21 doubles. Gibson's ready to work. He kicks and fires to Lentz. 210 off the Lentz card. 210 ground ball to Kenny Boyer at third. He fires to White, 1 down. 5-3 if you're scoring at home, and you should. It's good for the brain. Here comes Bobby Richardson, Yankees second baseman. 267, 4 homers, 4 triples, 25 doubles. Gibby wastes no time. Pitch homeward bound to Bobby Richardson. 6-4. 6-4 fly ball out to left. Brock's camping, 2 away. Ball comes back in. Gibson wants that ball. He gets it right back. He looks in at McCarver. He will face Roger Maris now. 281, 26 homers, 2 triples, and 12 doubles. Here's the pitch to Roger. Gibson deals Maris a 2-9 off the Maris card. 2-9, swing and a miss. The side is retired. Gibson pumps his fist and glares at the Yankee dugout. Top of the second, 1-0 Cardinals. When next the Yankees come up here in the Bronx, it'll be Mickey Mantle. Due up for the Cardinals, Shannon, Maxwell, and Gibson. To face Mel Stottlemyre, who had horrible control problem. He walked 3, but only gave up 1 run on the sac fly by the shortstop Dick Groat. They got out of it cheap, that's for sure. Mike Shannon, 261, 9 homers, 2 triples, and 8 doubles. He awaits the Stottlemyre offering. Pitch homeward bound. 4-5 off the Stottlemyre card. 4-5. Ground ball. Bounding to the second baseman. Richardson has it. Throws to first, 1 away. Dal Maxfield comes to the plate, playing for the injured Julian Javier. Second baseman, 231. No homers, no triples, no doubles. Only 26 at-bats in 1964. Though he has been clutch in our retro replay of the World Series. He awaits the Stottlemyre offering. Pitch homeward bound to Maxfield. 6-7. We know what that is. 6-7. That's a walk. That is Stottlemyre's 4th walk in less than 2 innings. So 1 out, 1 on. Maxfield is an E-stealer. He is going nowhere. And here comes Bob Gibson. Gibson using hitter card number 2. And he's going to attempt to sacrifice with 1 out. Move Dal Maxfield over. Playing basic. There's no bunt rating. We need to roll a 2 through 8. And it's a 12! It's popped up, and it will be a double play. Fielding it is Howard. He fires to first. They get Maxfield, who got a little over-exuberant. He was off when Gibson squared, and the inning is over. That's a double play. Pop out. 2 to 3. On the failed sack bunt. And the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Cardinals. When next the Cardinals come up, it'll be the top of the order, Curt Flood. Due up for the Yankees, Mantle, Howard, and Joe Pepitone. Pepitone homered in the last game, finally breaking out of a miserable slump. He was captain pop-out for the first 3 games. Here comes Mickey Mantle, 303, 35 homers, 2 triples, and 25 doubles. Here's the pitch to the Mick from Bob Gibson, 6-11. Off the Gibson card, 6-11, ground ball, first base, and Bill White. Bill White is a 1 fielder, and we rolled a 17. So a 1 and a 17 off the basic fielding chart. He backhands it, underhands to Gibson, covering the bag, 1 away. As that goes 3-1. Elston Howard, the Yankee catcher, steps to the plate. 313, 15 homers, 3 triples, 27 doubles. Gibson picks up the sign from McCarver. The windup and the pitch to Howard. 1-3. What will it be? We shall see off the Howard card. 1-3. Hard hit ball to second. Maxfield has it. Fires to White. 2 away. Gibson looking for another 1-2-3 inning. He'll have to get through Joe Pepitone. Pepitone homered in Game 4. It was a 2-run blast. Pepitone, 251, 28 homers, 3 triples, and 12 doubles. Gibson nods his head. He kicks and deals to Joe Pepitone. 3-4 off the Pepitone card. 3-4. And Pepitone lashes a single to center. So Pepitone's bat has finally woken up. 2 outs. Pepitone's at first. He's an E-stealer. 1-14. They will hold him on, though. And here comes Tom Tresh, the left fielder. 246, 16 homers, 5 triples, and 25 doubles. Gibson peeks to first. Looks to the plate. The windup and the pitch to Tresh. 6-10 off the Gibson card. 6-10 ground ball to Kenny Boyer at third. An excellent defender. He is a 1. And we rolled a 3, a 1-3, a diving stop, pops up, fires to White, and the side is retired. Pepitone is stranded at first. We're through 2. 1-0 Cardinals. When next the Yankees come up, it'll be Cleet Boyer, brother of Ken, who just made that marvelous play. Due up for the Cardinals in the top of the third, top of the order, Flood, Brock, and White. Flood walked and scored on the sac fly by Dick Groth, the shortstop, in the top of the first. Tribes fan is at the ballpark. How you doing? Check out that wonderful channel. He has a video up on his Minnesota Twins replay using advanced Strat-O-Matic. Card&Dice. Here's Kurt Flood. Again, he walked his first time up. Stottlemyre's ready to work. He deals. Flood, a 1-7 off the Flood card. 1-7. Fly ball, left field. Coming in a bit, making the catch is Tresh. 1 away. So Flood is 0 for 1 as he walked his first time up. Here comes Lou Brock. He also walked. Stottlemyre takes a deep breath. Arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Brock. 6-4. Will it shut the door? Off the Stottlemyre card. 6-4. Ground ball, third base, Kenny Boyer, defense check. He is a 1, re-rolled a 9, a 1, and a 9. Backhanded by Boyer, fires across the diamond to White, 2 away. That's Cleat Boyer. Over to Pepitone, excuse me. We have Boyers on the corners, 4 on the hot corners for each team. Brother Ken and Cleat, that was Cleat to Pepitone, I apologize. So Brock grounds out the third. Here comes Billy White. Grounded out. Actually lined out to Kenny. Cleat. Oh my God, I'm getting them mixed up. Cleat Boyer, who robbed him of a double down the line. White looking for revenge. Here's the pitch from Stottlemyre. 1-5. 1-5 off the White card. 1-5 single. A single to left center. So White keeps the inning alive. There are 2 outs. White a C stealer. 1 through 16 base runner will be held on at first. Here comes Ken Boyer. Kenny Boyer, MVP in '64 in the National League. Walked his first plate appearance. Stottlemyre looks to first. Pepitone holding on White. Now looks in at the plate. Howard sets a target. Here's the pitch to Ken Boyer. 5-2. How do you do off the Stottlemyre card? 5-2. Fly ball center field. Roger Maris is a 2 fielder, and we rolled a 16. So a 2 and a 16 off the basic fielding chart. 2, 16, and he makes the catch as he reaches up, going back, and the side is retired. So Boyer gave it a decent ride, just got under it a bit. We go to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Cardinals, when next the Cardinals come up. Dick Groat, the man who's knocked in the only run of the ball game on a sac fly. Due up for the Yankees, Boyer, Stottlemyre in the top of the order, Phil Lintz. To face Bob Gibson. ID gestures at the ballpark. Hope all is well. ID was checking out Appa. I was over there for a while. And check that out. ID will have more Appa coming up on his channel. ID gesture. All right, here's Cleat Boyer, as I keep getting Cleat and Ken mixed up. Batted .218, 8 home runs, 5 triples, and 10 doubles. He is the equal with the glove with brother Ken, but not with the bat. Ken much better. Gibson works quickly. He deals to Cleat Boyer. 3-8 off the Boyer card. 3-8. 1 through 3 is a single. We rolled a 15. Boyer over anxious, pops it up sky high towards the shortstop. Groat waiting for it to come down. It doesn't bring rain. It brings out number 1. So 1 down as Boyer had a pitch to hit. Couldn't take advantage of it. Over anxious, pops out to Groat at short. That will bring up Mel Stottlemyre. He's using a hitting card number 3. Let's see if Gibson makes quick work of his counterpart, Stottlemyre. That's a 1-8. A 1, oh my lord, a 1-8-4. And Stottlemyre gets a hold, jumps all over that fastball. He doubles to left center field. A 1-8 is a double. 1 through 4. We rolled a 4. So Mel Stottlemyre doubles to left center. E base runner 1 through 10. E stealer 1 through 10 base runner. Here comes Phil Lintz. Gibson is incensed. That probably was a flat slider, really, and Stottlemyre jumped all over it. So here's Phil Lintz, grounded to third his first time up. Stottlemyre will not be held on, will not be held close. Here's the pitch to Lintz from Gibson. Threes across the board. That's a 3-6 off the Lintz card. 3-6, fly ball deep to center. Flood going back in front of the track, makes the catch. Stottlemyre bluffs but does not go. 2 down. Yankees have the tying run at second, and the slow-footed pitcher, Mel Stottlemyre, he'll be off on contact, so he'll go +2. Now they'll keep him close to make it only a +1, because -1 keeping him close. Here comes Bobby Richardson, who flew out to left. Can Richardson tie the game up? Gibson peers in, picks up the sign. He kicks and fires to Bobby Richardson. 2-9 off the Richardson card. 2-9. And he jammed him. Popped up. Sky high shortstop. Outfield grass. Grote waving everybody off. He makes the catch and the side is retired. Gibson was absolutely incensed on the double by Stottlemyre, and he made everyone else pay. When next the Yankees come up, it'll be Roger Maris. So we've through 3. St. Louis leads 1-0. Due up for the Cardinals, Grote, McCarver, and Shannon. Dick Grote knocked in the only run with a sac fly to center in the first. Here's a pitch from Stottlemyre to Grote. 4-7 off the Stottlemyre card. 4-7. Ground ball, second base, Richardson. Richardson is a 1 defender. We rolled a 13. Will a 113 be lucky or not? 113. Yes. 113 knocks it down, picks it up, throws to first. 1 down. He struggled with it, but he stayed with it as Grote grounds out to second. 4-3. Now bring up Tim McCarver. McCarver flew out to Mantle. He's been a hot hitter in this World Series replay for the Cardinals. He awaits the Stottlemyre offering. Pitch homeward bound. 6-6. You get your kicks on Route 66 off the Stottlemyre card. 6-6 single. 1 through 18. We rolled a 4, so that's a line shot past the dive of Richardson at second. So he singles to right. 1 out, 1 on. McCarver, slow, and he's not going to steal. And Mike Shannon, the right fielder, comes to the plate. Shannon, grounded to second. Can Stottlemyre induce an inning-ending double play? Shakes off Howard. Now he nods his head. The pitch to Shannon. 1 out, 1 on. McCarver at first. That is a 3-11 off the Shannon card. 3-11. That's a walk. The walk bugaboo comes back to bite Stottlemyre. It's now first and second with 1 out. He has walked 1, 2, 3, 4. That's his 5th walk. These walks will come back to haunt you. It haunted him in the first, though he got out of it cheap. Stottlemyre and the Yankees only giving up 1. So first and second, 1 out. Maxville's at the plate, and he walked in his first plate appearance. Howard goes out to have a stern word with his pitcher. Now back behind the plate. Squats down, pounds the mitt, imploring Stottlemyre to hit the target. Here's the pitch to Maxville. 1-5 off the Maxville card. 1-5, swing and a miss. As that ball dipped away, there's 2 outs, and that's Stottlemyre's first K. So 2 outs, runners will be off on contact. McCarver is at second. They will try to hold him close. 1 through 11 base runner with 2 outs becomes 1 through 12. At first is Shannon. Shannon 1 through 15. And here comes Bob Gibson trying to help his own cause. He bunted into a double play when he meekly popped it up. Howard quickly jumped on the little pop-up and fired to Pepitone at first to double up Maxville. Here's the pitch to Bob Gibson. Can he help his own cause? That's a 4-6 off the Stottlemyre card. You definitely don't want to roll off the pitcher card, the number 2, that's for sure. So that's a 4-6. Gibson sends this ball deep to center field. He gets a hold of it, but not enough as Maris makes the catch at the track. The side is retired. When next the Cardinals come up, it'll be the top of the order, Curt Flood. So they leave 2 on. They still lead 1-0. They've stranded quite a few runners, the Cardinals have, through their first 4 at-bats. Due up for the Yankees, Maris, Mantle, and Howard, the heart of the 64 Yankees order. Here's Roger Maris. Maris struck out against Gibson. Gibson only has 1 K. Gibson kicks and fires. 5-6 to Maris off the Gibby card. 5-6. Swing and a miss. He gets him again. Wait a second. That is a 5-7. My faux pas. That is a single. 5-7 is a single. 1 through 19. We rolled a 13. So that is a single by Roger Maris. He fouled off the prior pitch and then singles. So Maris, the tying run at first. D-Stealer, 1 through 14 base runner. Here comes Mickey Mantle. 1 swing in the bat can give the Yankees a 2-1 lead. The series is tied at 2. 1-0. Bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th. Gibson peeks to first. He deals to Mantle. 3-8. Mantle hoping for it to be great off of his card. 3-8 and a 14. A 1 would have been a triple, but 2 through 20 is a single. 2 stars. Maris races around second on to third, and there are runners on the corners against Gibson and the Cardinals with no outs. Mantle at first. Maris at third, and here comes Elston Howard. We will play for the double play. Howard grounded to second. They will give up the run to get the 2 outs. Gibson, stern look on his face. The violent windup and the pitch to Elston Howard, the Yankee catcher. 1-11 off the Howard card. 1-11. Jammed him. Popped up foul territory. McCarver, the catcher, moving towards the screen, throws the mask away and makes the catch. Quickly pivoting to see what Maris is doing as Gibson rushes to cover home plate. So there's 1 out as Howard pops out to his counterpart, Tim McCarver. Here comes Joe Pepitone, homered in his last game, and I think he singled, and now he's singled in his first at-bat, so his bat has come alive. Gibson again looks in sternly. He kicks and deals to Pepitone. 3-7 off the Pepitone card. 3-7. Ground ball. Maxfield has it. Over to Grote, who comes across the bag. Fires to White. Double play. Inning is over. Bob Gibson bears down and shuts the door on the Yankee threat. 4-6-3 DP. After 4, it's still 1-0 Cardinals. When next the Yankees come up, it'll be the left fielder Tom Tresh. So Pepitone hit the ball hard right at Maxfield, who turned 2. Yankees threaten, but do not score. Due up for the Cardinals, the top of the order. Flood, Brock, and White against Mel Stottlemyre. Hello, Roger Ward. Hope all is well. Here's Curt Flood. Flood walked and flown to left. Top of the 5th. Stottlemyre has had control issues, cost him a run in the first. Here's the pitch to Flood. 1-7 off the Flood card. 1-7. Fly ball, left field. Going back a bit is Tresh. He makes the catch. One down, excuse me. Second time he is flown out to Tresh and left. Here comes Lou Brock. He's 0 for 1. A walk and a ground out to third. Stottlemyre trying to stay in a rhythm. Deals quickly to Brock. 5-4 off the Stottlemyre card. 5-4. And Brock singles as he bloops one to center. And Brock definitely a base stealing threat. He is a AA base runner. And in basic, we play with the hold rule. Elston Howard, an excellent catcher, 1 defender. That's -4. So that's 1 through 13. Bill White comes to the plate, 1 through 13. There goes Brock. There's the throw by Howard, and he guns him out. It's an 18. So Brock is out stealing 2-6. Applying the tag was Lintz. And that will bring up Bill White, who was at the plate. As he let the pitch go by, Brock thought he had a good jump. It looked like he did, but Howard had a better throw. So 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Billy White. He is 1 for 2. Could easily be 2 for 2 with a ribby. Was robbed by Cleat Boyer of a double down the left field line on a tremendous catch and single. Stottlemyre nods his head. The pitch to White. 6-5 off the Stottlemyre card. 6-5. 1 through 18 is a single. We rolled an 11. That's a hard shot past the dive once again of Richardson into right. So the caught stealing really helps out the Yankees. So 2 outs. Bill White's at first. C. Steeler, 1 through 16 base runner. They'll hold him on. Here comes Ken Boyer. Boyer's bat has been pretty quiet. MVP of 1964. 24 homers. He'd love to get one here. 2 outs. Stottlemyre nods his head. Howard sets a target. The pitch to Kenny Boyer. 2-4. Will it shut the door? 2-4. No, it won't. Single to center. So Boyer singles to center. White being held on -1, but with 2 outs +2, so it's 1 through 17. He's going to try to go first to third. Here's the throw by Maris, and he guns him down! Holy cow! Maris fires one, and Cleat Boyer applies the tag. We rolled a 20. We needed a 1 through 17 to be safe. Maris has thrown out yet another Cardinal runner. So Cardinals base running takes them out of the inning. Brock is thrown out by Howard trying to steal second, and as we just witnessed, Roger Maris just gunned down Billy White trying to go to third. So that goes 8-5 out, and the inning is over. Wow. The fans come to their feet with that. They give Maris a standing ovation. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still 1-0 Cardinals. Pivotal game 5. As the series is tied at 2, when next the Cardinals come up here in the house that Ruth built, the shortstop Dick Grote will be up. Due up for the Yankees, Tresh, Boyer, and Stottlemyre. Can the Yankees put some runs up on the board? Tresh is 0 for 1. Robbed by Kenny Boyer. Diving play at third. Here's the pitch to Tresh. 1-11 off the Tresh card. 1-11, and Tresh works a walk. He is the tying run at first here in the bottom of the 5th. Tresh B. Steeler, 1 through 14 base runner. McCarver is a 3 defender. So that's -2. So if we wanted him to steal, it would be he's a B stealer, stealing second, 1 through 13, -2, 1 through 11. He's going nowhere. Here's Cleat Boyer. And Stottlemyre's on deck. He doubled. Let's see what Cleat Boyer can do. Can Gibson induce a double play ball? That's how the bottom of the 4th ended. Here's the pitch to Boyer from Gibson, and it's not with love. 2-6. 2-6 off the Boyer card. 2-6. He jammed him. Popped up shortstop. Rinse and repeat as Grote makes the catch. Second time Boyer's been jammed and popped out to Grote at short. So there's 1 out, 1 on. And here comes the dangerous hitting Mel Stottlemyre. He doubled on a flat slider, it looked like, from Gibson. Though he would not score. So 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch to Stottlemyre looking for that 1 column. He gets the 1 column again. That's a 1-3. What will it be? We shall see. 1-3. Hard hit ball to second. Maxfield to Grote to White. Inning over. 4-6 to 3. So Gibby gets another double play ball. And the side is retired. The walk doesn't hurt. We go to the top of the 6th. 1-0 Cardinals. When next the Yankees come up, it'll be the top of the order, Phil Lentz. So Gibby gets 2 very good opportune double play balls and gets out of innings. Due up for the Cardinals, Grote, who was coming to the plate when White was gunned out trying to go first to third by Roger Maris to end the top of the 5th. So it's Grote, McCarver, and Shannon. Grote has knocked in the only run of the ball game, a sac fly to center. He's also grounded to second. Viper Dave, how you doing? Hope all is well. Viper Dave at the ballpark. Here's the pitch to Dick Grote for Mel Stottlemyre. 2-5 off the Grote card. 2-5. Pop up shortstop. We've been saying that a lot, except this is the Yankees shortstop this time. Lentz waits for rain. Instead, he gets out number 1. 1 down as Grote pops out to his counterpart, Phil Lentz. Here comes Tim McCarver. McCarver is flown to right and singled, was stranded at second, back in the 4th. Tim's been hot with the bat. Hero of Game 1, GOAT of Game 2. What will he be here in Game 5? Series tied at 2. 1-0 Cardinals. 1 out, top of the 6th. Stottlemyre picks up the sign from Howard. Howard sets a target, pitch homeward bound. 1-8 to McCarver off of his card. 1-8. Popped up. He jammed him. This time the pop-up will go to short. And Richardson makes the play. 2 away. And I'll bring up the right fielder, Mike Shannon. Shannon 0 for 1. Grounded to second in his first plate appearance. Then walked. Shannon had 9 home runs in 64. Stottlemyre looking for a 1-2-3 inning. He rocks and deals to Mike Shannon. 1-11 off the Shannon card. 1-11. Ground ball to short. Grote's up with it. He fires to White. Lentz is up with it. He fires to Pepitone, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of 6. 1-0 St. Louis. When next the Cardinals come up, Dahl Maxfield will lead things off. Due up for the Yankees, the top of the order, Lentz, Richardson, and Maris. Phil Lentz 0 for 2. Gibson's ready to work with that stern look on his face. Here's the pitch to Phil Lentz. 4-9 off the Gibby card. 4-9 and ball 4. Oh, McCarver and Gibson wanted the call. They don't get it. Tying run at first in Phil Lentz. Lentz, a D Steeler 1-15 base runner. Here comes Bobby Richardson. On deck, Roger Maris in the hole. Mickey Mantle. Richardson will square to bunt. Here's the pitch. Gibson looking to go high and tight. It's a 4. Bobby Richardson puts down a good bunt. Gibson moving to his left, fields it bare hands, fires low, scooped out of the dirt by Bill White. They get Richardson by the hair of his chinny chin chin, but Phil Lentz moves into scoring position with 1 out. Tying run at second. Great bunt. Great bunt by Bobby Richardson. Gibby came high and tight. Richardson somehow got the bat up there and dropped it down towards third base. Gibson had to move quickly, barehanded, spin, and fire. It was a low throw, but White picked it out of the dirt. So tying run at second. Lintz 1 through 15 base runner. They will keep him close. Here's Roger Maris. Maris is 1 for 2. He struck out and singled. Was stranded at third when Mantle was at first. And Pepitone banged into the 4-6-3 double play that ended the fourth. Gibson looks to first. Now he rocks and deals to Roger Maris. 1-9 off the Maris card. 1-9. Boom goes the ball, and Roger Maris will touch them all. He crushes that ball down the left field line, the short porch. It doesn't matter, folks. Joy has been brought to the Bronx. Roger Maris has just given the Yankees a 2-1 lead. As Maris goes around the bases, he's greeted by Phil Lintz and Mickey Mantle at the plate. And the Yankees are now up 2-1 on the 1-9. It is a clean home run. He jumped all over that fastball. Sitting dead red. A home run by Maris. And the Yankees, it is deafening here in the house that Ruth built. Take a 2-1 lead. Can they go back-to-back jacks? Here comes Mickey Mantle with 1 out. 2-1 Yankees. Gibson not very happy. Let's see how he handles Mickey. McCarver sets the target. Here's the pitch to Mantle. 4. That was a 2. 4-7 off the Gibson card. 4-7. Hard hit ball to short. Lintz, Grote is a 3 defender. And we rolled a 3. This could be a base hit. 3-3. It's a single past the dive of Grote. So Mickey Mantle singles. And he picks up his second hit. He's now 2 for 3. Both hits are singles. Prior to that, he grounded to first. So 1 out, 1 on. 2-1 Yankees. Thanks to the Maris blast. Down the left field line. Here comes Elston Howard. Gibson hoping for a double play ball. The high leg kick and the pitch to Howard. 1-7 off the Howard card. 1-7. Hard hit ball. Grote has it. Over to Maxville. Quick spin. Throw to White. And the side is retired. 6-4-3. But the damage is done. The 2-run blast by Maris. We go to the top of the 7th. 2-1 Yankees. In Game 5. The series tied at 2. Pivotal Game 5. Third double play ball induced by Bob Gibson. When next the Yankees come up in the bottom of the 7th, it will be Joe Pepitone at the plate. Due up for the Cardinals, who now trail by 1. Maxville, Gibson possibly, and Flood. In reality, Gibson went the distance. And they didn't use any pinch hitters or anything. So here comes Dahl Maxville. He's 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout. Stottlemyre has struggled with control, but only given up 1 run. He could be on a very short leash here. Series tied at 2. Yankees just have gone up 2-1 on the Maris homer. Here's the pitch of Dahl Maxville. 6-4. Will it shut the door? 6-4 off the Stottlemyre card. Ground ball to third, and Cleet Boyer. He's a 1 defender, and that's a 20. So a 1 and a 20. We roll the 20-sided die once again. And that's a 5. He backhands it, fires to Pepitone, 1 down. Decision time here. And Gibson will hit. Gibson will hit 2-1. Gibson will hit. He wants to roll off the Stottlemyre card. So we want a 4, 5, or 6. Here's a pitch from Stottlemyre to Gibson. And we get a 6-8. A 6-8 off the Stottlemyre card. 6-8. Line shot! But it's right at Cleet Boyer. Oh, my Lord. Gibson just took out all of his frustration from that Maris homer on that baseball. But he hit it on the screws, but right at Cleet Boyer at third. So there's 2 outs. Top of the order, Curt Flood. Take care, Bobby. Thank you for stopping by. Flood is 0 for 2. He's walked and flown out twice to Tom Tresh and left. Represents a tying run at the plate. 5 home runs in 64. Stottlemyre has been on point since the first 2 innings where he struggled with control. Here's the pitch to Flood. 3-5 off the Flood card. Will the floodgates open? 3-5. 2 hopper to third. Boyer to White. Inning over. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 2-1 Yankees. When next the Cardinals come up, it'll be Lou Brock. So Bob Gibson, they let him hit. He hit a scorcher, but right at Cleet Boyer, brother of Ken. Goes back up on the bump. Made the mistake. I don't know if it was so much a mistake. Maris was sitting dead red when he hit the 2-run homer in the bottom of the 6th. So do it for the Yankees. Pepitone, Tresh, and Boyer. Gibson has to keep it a 1-run deficit. Joe Pepitone's bats finally come alive. Singled, but he did bang into that hard hit 4-6-3 double play in his last plate appearance. Here's the pitch from Gibson to Pepitone. 2-12, a 2-12 line shot to the leaping doll, Maxville at second. So Pepitone has been striking the ball quite well, but he's now 1 for 3. That was a web gem. 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Tom Tresh. He's 0 for 1. He was robbed by Kenny Boyer on a diving play at third, and then he has walked. 2-1 Yankees. Here's the pitch from Gibson to Tresh. 5-10 off the Gibby card. 5-10. This will be a play for McCarver. McCarver is a 3 defender, and we rolled an 11. Off the basic fielding chart, 3-11. It's a pop-up foul territory. McCarver, moving to his right, throws the mask aside, makes the catch, 2 down. So Tresh pops out to McCarver. Now bring up Cleet Boyer, brother of Ken. He is popped out twice to Grote at short. On deck is Stottlemyre. Possibly could be a pinch hitter, though. Here's the pitch to Cleet Boyer, trying to keep the inning alive. That is a 3-11 off the Boyer card. 3-11, and he walks. So Cleet Boyer walks. Stottlemyre has been pitching excellent. The Yankee bullpen has not been stellar. And the 2 pitchers they used was Hal Reniff and their closer, Mickelson, who stinks, at least in the replay. And if you look at his stats in the World Series, he was not really bueno, Pete Mickelson. Hal Reniff was 6-4 with a 3.13 earned run average. They're up 2-1. Stottlemyre has a 2.06. He only allowed 3 homers. Reniff only allowed 3 homers. Walked 26, struck out 38. We've already seen the problem Stottlemyre's had with walks. Thrice-A-Roni's at the ballpark. How you doing? Thrice-A-Roni, a card collecting treat. Check out that wonderful channel. With 2 outs, we will do what the Yankees did. Coming up to pinch hit is pinch hitter extraordinaire. He's 2 for 3 in the World Series, Johnny Doc Blanchard. So Johnny Doc Blanchard will pinch hit for Stottlemyre. Hal Reniff will come in the game in the top of the 8th. Mel Stottlemyre's day is done. Just look really quick. Stottlemyre pitched 7 innings. He's in line for the win. He's up 2-1. He had that one bat, really the first, where he walked 3 guys. They got out of it cheap. The Cardinals only got 1 on a sac fly with the bases loaded. Struggled with control. He walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He walked 5, only struck out 1, but it's the 1 run that counts. So Johnny Doc Blanchard, 255, 7 homers, no triples, 8 doubles. 2 for 3 as a pinch hitter in our World Series replay. As Thrice-A-Roni says, let's go Cards. Series tied at 2, Thrice-A-Roni. If you're just joining us, Roger Maris hit a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 6th, and the Yankees have taken a 2-1 lead. So there's 2 outs. Boyer's at first, and here comes John Doc Blanchard to pinch hit. So Gibson to face Blanchard. Gibson glares in. Nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Johnny Doc Blanchard. 4-9 off the Gibby card. 4-9 off the Gibson card. 4-9, and he walks him. Oh, boy. Boyer moves up to second. Blanchard's on at first. Top of the order, Phil Lentz, who's 0 for 2. He did walk his last time up and scored on the Maris homer. Prior to that, he flew to center and grounded to third. So first and second, Boyer at second, Blanchard at first, Lentz at the plate, 2 outs. Gibson incensed with the call. He's ready. The violent windup and the pitch to Phil Lentz. 4-5 off the Gibson card. 4-5. Boom! Go! Oh, no, wait. 4-5. It's still a boom goes the ball, but it will be a double. 1 through 4 would have been a triple. 2 through 5 is a 2 through 20 is a double. We rolled a 16. Let's make sure 4-5. That is a double. And the Yankees will get another one as Boyer races around from second. It's now 3-1. Blanchard is a 1 through 9. He will hold at third on his base running. So Phil Lentz comes through in a big way with a double, and he picks up a ribby. Second and third, 2 outs, 3-1 Yankees. Here comes the pitching coach. And McCarver to the mound. Gibson says, I can get this next guy. And he says it quite sternly. It's a family program. I can't read you what he said. I could read his lips. Here comes Bobby Richardson. The second baseman is 0 for 2. Last time up had a successful sacrifice bunt. Prior to that, he popped out to short and flew out to left. Second and third, 3-1 Yankees. Big insurance run there. Here's the pitch to Bobby Richardson. Can he come through? That's a 6-4. 6-4 fly ball. Left field. Brock is there. He makes the catch. The side is retired, but the Yankees tack on another one. They now go to the top of the 8th, and it's a 3-1 lead, New York. Series tied at 2. Game 5 of our 1964 retro replay using Strat-O-Matic Card&Dice Basic. When next the Yankees come up, it will be the man who hit the 2-run homer to put him in the lead, Roger Maris. So, Hal Reniff is a 1. Johnny Doc Blanchard's day is done. Hal Reniff, if he bats, which I doubt it, we'll just put it there, though. He is a 1. Put that there. Take this pitcher card away. Hal Reniff comes in the game to try to get 6 outs and win it for the Yankees. They could go to Mickelson, though he has not been bueno in our replay. Stottlemyre is in line for the win. 7 strong innings, struggled with control at times. So Hal Reniff, 6 wins, 4 losses, 3.13 earned run average, only gave up 3 homers, struck out 38, walked 26 while allowing 47 hits in 69 innings pitched. Reniff. Yankees 6 outs away from taking a 3-2 lead in this series. Brock, White, and Boyer will do battle with Hal Reniff. Lou Brock is 1 for 2. He has walked, grounded to third, then singled, but was thrown out trying to steal second by Elston Howard in that inning, number 5, in which 2 runners were thrown out on the base paths. Brock trying to steal, and White trying to go first to third. Maris gunned him out at third. Here's the pitch from Reniff to Brock. 3-10 off the Brock card. 3-10. Single! So here come the Cardinals. Brock picks up his second hit. He's not going anywhere. They will hold him on, though. Here comes Bill White. White has 2 hits. He was thrown out trying to advance to third by Maris. White, 21 homers in 64. One swing in the bat could tie it up. 3-1 lead. Yankees, top of the 8th. Brock's at first, no outs. Reniff looks in at Howard. Howard sets the target. Here's a pitch to Bill White. 6-4. Off the Reniff card. 6-4. Ground ball to short. Possible double play. Lintz is a 3 defender, and we rolled a 10. 3-10. Lintz to Richardson on to Pepitone. 6-4-3. 2 down. Clutch pitching by Hal Reniff. 6-4-3 DP. So there's 2 outs. Base is empty. And I'll bring up Ken Boyer. Boyer, 1 for 2. A walk, a fly out to center, and a single. Grote's on deck. He's knocked in the only run for the Cardinals. Sac fly back in the first. Reniff, he's ready. He deals to Boyer. 4-7 off the Reniff card. 4-7. Ground ball to second. That's Richardson. Richardson is a 1 defender. 1-13. A 1-13. Richardson handles it. Cool as a cucumber. He throws to first, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-1 Yankees here in the house that Ruth built. When we go to the top of the 9th, due up for the Cardinals, Dick Grote. Dave Little is at the ballpark. How you doing? Check out that wonderful, wonderful YouTube channel, Wrestling and Action PC Basketball. Also check out his Facebook group. I believe they're like under 20 to go to 1,000. I'm actually going to start a Facebook page just so I can join that wonderful group. Ron Jucket's a member of that group, along with Dave Gardner and many other members of the FOC, Friends of the Community and Channel. Alrighty. So Bob Gibson is going to come back out there. He's down 3-1. He's going to face his nemesis, Roger Maris, who's 2 for 3, a single and a 2-run blast in the 6th to give the Yankees a then 2-1 lead. They tacked one more on an RBI double by Lintz in the bottom of the 7th. They lead 3-1. Here's the pitch from Gibson to Maris, and that's without love. 6-11 off the Gibby card. 6-11. Ground ball to first. Bill White is an excellent fielder. White, a 1 defender. Let me double check that. Yes, he is a 1 defender, and that is a 6. A 1-6. He backhands it, races to the bag himself, steps on it, 1 down. So Maris grounds out to White. 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Mickey Mantle. Mantle has grounded to first and singled twice. Mantle would love to hit a homer. He had 35 round trippers in 64. McCarver wiggles the fingers. Gibson's ready. He kicks and fires to Mantle. 1-7. A 1-7 is a walk to Mickey Mantle. So Mantle walks with 1 out. Elston Howard banged into a double play his last time up. He's 0 for 3. Howard had 15 home runs in 64. Gibson hoping to induce his 3rd double play ball. Mantle will be held on. Gibson peeks to first, looks to the plate. The windup and the pitch to Howard, and Elston Howard is dealt a 6-7 off the Gibby card. 6-7. Ground ball to second, and Dahl Maxfield. Maxfield is a 3 defender. 3-14. A 3 and a 14. Maxwell boots the ball. Over anxious to turn 2. He gets none. Gibson is incensed on the mound. Mantle advances to second on the E4. So with 1 out, that should have been a double play ball that ended the inning. Maxwell can't even look towards Gibson. And here comes Joe Pepitone. This could be the last batter for Bob Gibson. 3-1, 1 out, first and second. Pepitone, 1 for 3. A single, a double play, and a line out. As Dal Maxwell made a great leaping catch. But as great as that was, he just booted the double play ball that would have ended the inning. Pepitone pinwheels the bat. Gibson not really happy with that tactic. The big windup and pitch to Joe Pepitone, the party boy. That is a 4-9 to Pepitone off the Gibby card. 4-9, and he walked him. Bases are juiced. Howard moves up to second. Mantle moves to third. Pepitone's at first, and here comes Tom Tresh. They're going to stick with Gibson, hoping he can get one more double play ball here in the bottom of the 8th. Tresh, 0 for 2 with a walk. Was robbed of a double down the line by Kenny Boyer, brother of Cleet. Both Boyers man the hot corners for their respective teams. Here's the pitch to Tresh from Gibson, looking to get out of this bases-loaded jam. 3-8 off the Tresh card. 3-8-2. Boom goes the ball. That is a grand salami. A 3-8, 1 through 12 is a homer. We rolled a 2, and this game is blown wide open, and Gibson is pissed. A grand slam homer by Tom Tresh, and the fans are partying like it's Mardi Gras here in the Bronx. It looks like the Yankees will take a 3-2 lead in this series. That double play ball, those are all unearned runs, I believe. That would have been most likely a double play. Dal Maxwell, oh boy, I wouldn't want to be in the clubhouse afterwards. But Gibby did give up. He's given up 2 home runs now. Maris and Tresh, and here comes Cleet Boyer. They're going to let Gibson stay out there. Here's the pitch to Boyer. Don't dig in, son. And it is a 2-4 to Boyer. 2-4. And Boyer, 1 through 9 would be a triple. It's an 11-2-4. He rips a shot right through the box, knocking Gibson down into center field. And that's going to be it for Bob Gibson. Wow. So he tried to go high and tight to Cleet to recognize his authority. And Boyer just shot that ball right back through the box, nearly knocking Gibson's clothes off like Charlie Brown. And Gibson will be lifted for a pitcher now. And Reniff will pitch for... Reniff will hit. Reniff will hit. No pinch hitters were actually used in the game, so we'll go with whoever the heck we want. Or no other pitchers. We're going to go with Roger Craig. Roger Craig will come in and try to get the final 2 outs as this game is blown wide open on the grand salami by Tom Tresh. The failed double play by Maxwell will be talked about much in the media and definitely in the clubhouse, as it's now 7-1. Boyer's at first. Here comes Roger Craig. So Gibson goes 7 1/3. He can only lose it as he was bludgeoned. Fell apart in these last few innings. The anger got to him. The anger got to him. Here's Roger Craig. Pitched well early in the series. Ball's putting his hand to get these final 2 outs in what has been a hellacious final 3 innings here for the Cardinals, it looks like. 6th, they gave up 2. 7th, they gave up 1, and now they've given up 4. They're down 7-1. Craig, 7-9 with a 3.25 earned run average, 16 homers allowed, striking out 84, walking 31. He will face his counterpart, Hal Reniff, number 1 hitter card. You really want to roll off the pitcher's card here. And it's going to be a 3-7, 3-7 ground ball to second. Here's the double play that they needed. A little sooner, though, as it's going to be 4-6-3. The inning is over. Reniff, smile on his face. He made contact. And up 7-1, you can have a smile on your face. So the Yankees score 4 on the grand slam after the error by Dahl Maxfield. So again, that went 4-6-3. Double play. We go to the top of the 9th. Yankee fans don't want to hear it, but I always say it. If the Yankees come up in the bottom 9th, something horrible has happened, and Phil Lintz will lead things off. So do we want to make any changes here? Mickey Mantle is a 3, right? Nah, we're not going to make any changes. I was going to bring when I think it was Lopez, but that's okay. We're 7-1 for the Yankees. Top of the 9th, Hal Reniff, 3 outs away from giving the Yankees a 3-2 lead. He'll face Grote, who's knocked in the only run on a sac fly way back in the 1st for the Cardinals, then McCarver and Shannon. Reniff is going to work quickly. Here's the pitch to Dick Grote. 1-10 off the Grote card. 1-10. Popped up second base. Richardson waits for it to come down. He makes the catch. 1 down. Yankees 2 outs away from taking a 3-2 lead. Here comes Tim McCarver. McCarver's 1 for 3. His 1 hit, a single. Howard sets a target. Pitch to his counterpart, Tim McCarver. 6-10 off the Reniff card. 6-10. And he walked him. Oh, and Howard just looking at Reniff like, what are you doing? We have a 7-1 lead. Goes out to talk with the pitcher. No free passes. Now back behind the plate. And Mike Shannon comes to the plate. And we just lost the red die. But we quickly recover the red die, while avoiding smacking my head on the little desk. So that was okay. Mike Shannon is 0 for 2. He has walked once. Prior to that, he's grounded out twice. McCarver's at first. Reniff and the Yankees looking for the game-ending double play and a 3-2 lead in the 64 World Series. The pitch. 5-9 from Reniff to Shannon. Off the Reniff card. 5-9. That's a fly ball. Out to center. Maris camping. Out number 2. Yankee fans come to their feet and begin to clap. And here comes Dahl Maxfield, who Bob Gibson will be bludgeoning. Well, we'll at least think about it in the clubhouse. It was Dahl Maxfield's error. It should have been a double play ball to end the inning. Loaded the bases up. And then the next man, Tom Tresh, crushed the Gibson offering for a grand salami. Thus the 7-1 lead. So 2 outs, and the man who will probably not look at Bob Gibson in the eye for the rest of the series, Dahl Maxfield. Here's the pitch to Maxfield. He's hitless. A walk, a strikeout, and a ground ball. Reniff looking to end it here. 3-9 off the Maxfield card. 3-9. Fly ball to left. Tresh going back at the wall. Reaches up. He makes the catch. Ball game is over. Ball game is over. The Yankees win. The Yankees win. 7-1. The Yankees down the stretch scored 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and the big boom by Tom Tresh, the grand salami. And they win 7-1. They take the series lead 3-2. So Bob Gibson came apart at the end. Now, in reality, though, if you look at the scores in all the games and just disregard which game was played when, it's pretty close, except the Cardinals had a 3-2 lead. after Game 5. In reality, Gibson went 10 innings, gave up 2 runs, and won the game. Stottlemyre went 7. He only gave up 1 earned run. Reniff went a third of an inning. And then Pete Mickelson pooped the bed for the Yankees in reality, and he lost the game because he stinks. Just like in our replay. Anyhow, we've completed 5 games in the series. Game 6 will be sometime in the future. Probably next week, as we'll continue with our other projects. So it's been fun. And 3-2 lead the Yankees. They win 7-1. Again, the 7 runs coming 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and 4 in the 8th. Let's go to the chat and say thank you to ID Judge. Says, wow, Al, you're killing me. Well, I don't want the Yankees to win. I just called the game. Dave Little, oh yeah, the missed double play hurts bad. Yeah, I mean, they still would have lost, but it would have been better. It would have sounded better, 3-1. So thank you to ID Gesture. Check out that wonderful channel. He just put up an APA video, learning APA with ID. I love it. And Dave Little, check him out on Fridays and Saturdays with basketball. And Legends of Wrestling on Saturdays. Action PC Basketball on Fridays. Thrice Roni, wonderful card collecting channel. Bobby Cantillano, thank you very much. Check out our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Viper Dave, thank you. Roger Ward, thank you. Tribes Fan 879 has put up a video regarding his 2016 Minnesota Twins replay Card&Dice Strat-O-Matic Advanced. And, of course, the original Grognard, the OG, military strategy, and much, much more. And also check out Lock and Load, as the OG will tell you all about Lock and Load. Wonderful military strategy games and much more. So thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. The Yankees won. What can I say? They win. Can't help it. It's been fun. What I like about... I do like playing Advanced better than Basic, don't get me wrong. I bought all the old Basic cards just because of the names, and I got them at a, I thought, reasonable price what Strat was charging. You get to call games with Bob Gibson and Roger Maris and Mickey Mantle and Lou Brock and Bill White and all these other great players, and it's a lot of fun. So, now, hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Support the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community, and support one another. It's always fun. So, till next time, health and happiness. Boy, don't be sitting next to Bob Gibson in the clubhouse after this one. Yankees take the lead in the series 3-2 with a 7-1 bludgeoning. Coming at the end, once again, 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and 4 in the bottom of the 8th. Tom Tresh, grand salami. 7-1 Yankees. They now have a 3-2 lead and can wrap it up in Game 6. So stay tuned. That will be coming up sometime either later this week or early next week. God bless. Health and happiness. Till next time. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. You know it's coming, folks. You know it's coming. Peace!